Hi guys, my name is Anupama and welcome back to my channel Life-O-Holic. So we are finally in the last stage of lockdown, and in a couple of weeks everything is going to ease out. The restrictions are going to be lifted to quite an extent, and we are going to be able to step out of our homes and walk around freely and do our normal stuff. I'm super excited to get back to my normal routine. Well, not exactly my normal routine, because lockdown has taught us certain things. And well, it has taught all of us something. And I think it's essential that we carry these changes forward into our normal lives. The way I look at it is right from the time we started our schooling, we've just been told to walk. We've just been told to move, walk, run. We always had a mission to accomplish. We always had something to achieve. We always had a direction to go. And we were told to go in that direction. And we always had to compete with someone to be better at something, that we never got the time to actually stop and think, to stop and reflect. And what I think is lockdown has been this perfect time for us to just take a break. Now, don't get me wrong, like most of you guys, I've been working from home during this time, and I know how crazy work from home schedules can be. But my life has slowed down for sure. And a lot of my time has been freed up. So, at the risk of sounding philosophical, I have curated 5 lessons that I have learned from this lockdown, and I'm sure all of you have, that we must take into our normal day-to-day routine lives. So without wasting much time, let's begin the video. And before that, please subscribe to my channel and hit like on this video. Number 1, priorities. Now, each one of us have learned something about priorities during this time. Now, in our normal lives, we are just running a rat race. We have 101 things that we are going behind, and we really don't know what is actually the most important thing or who is most important. Now, imagine you are locked up in your house all alone with a lot of money, with a lot of cash. And you're locked up for about 2 months, but you have no one to talk to and you have no one to interact with. How would that make you feel? So once this lockdown lifts, we must remember what actually makes us happy and what actually keeps us going. And we must make time for that and prioritize our life accordingly. So that brings us to our second point, which is connections. Like most of you guys, I could use this time to reconnect with my relatives and some of my old friends with whom I had kind of lost touch, or maybe we just did not find the time to say hi to each other in our busy, crazy schedules. And you know what? It just felt so good. It felt so good to reach out to those people, and it felt so good to relive those memories and have a good laugh. And I just don't want to lose out on these connections anymore, and I really want to build them from here. And once I get back into my normal routine life, I don't want to miss out on this. And this brings us to our third lesson, which is me time. Now, in our day-to-day lives, it is so difficult to actually grab a moment to ourselves, to focus on us, or maybe to just do something that we really love doing. Thanks to this lockdown, we've actually found time to focus on our physical and mental well-being. And some of you guys have actually figured out something about yourself, like maybe a hobby or an interest or a passion, or maybe it's something that you've always had in you, but you never found the time to indulge in it. It could be cooking, it could be painting, it could even be writing. And these are things that actually are like our fuel. Once we get into our crazy schedules again, this is what will keep us going, and we must make time for it. We must find time for it. Now, I know it's so difficult to actually find time because our lives are so fast paced and so packed. We always have somewhere to go, we always have something to do, but we often forget the most important person. Yes, We must make it a point to actually find time for that one person who matters the most. The fourth point is respect the nature. Now admit it, we human beings have actually destroyed the nature. And thanks to this lockdown, Earth is finally able to breathe again. I can finally hear birds chirping instead of cars honking. There's so much less pollution and the climate actually has become much better. So it's time that we hit a restart button and start taking care of the planet that we live in. Keep it clean and neat and start thinking about our Earth so that it becomes a better place for us to live in and for the generations to come. And the fifth and final point is you will survive. That's right. Remember those things that you thought you'll never be able to live without? You've lived without them for 2 months almost now, and you turned out fine. And those situations you never thought you will be able to survive, you've survived them too. This has been such a difficult time for all of us, being locked down in our own homes. And you have actually survived this time and you have been fine. This should say something. So the next time you actually find yourself in a situation where you think that, oh my God, I will never be able to come out of this, well, you'll just turn out fine. And with this, we've come to an end of this video. I leave you with a quote which I came across recently, which says, "In the rush to return to normal, let's use this time to consider which parts of normal are worth rushing back to." Hope you guys liked my video and hope you guys found it useful. I would love to hear your views in the comment section. So please do hit like on this video and subscribe to my channel. So until next time, take care. Bye-bye.